175 Catholic school principals gathered for Mass at St. Francis de Chantal Church in the Bronx to commence the Archdiocese of New York's annual Spring Principals Meeting. It's the first time in 3 years they've been able to come together.
We're happy to be here. We're delighted that all of our principals are here this morning. We were blessed to have Bishop Edmund Whalen be the principal celebrant at our Mass this morning. As a former principal, he speaks our language, so it's a real celebratory occasion for us. However, sadly, that celebration has been pushed aside because of our recognition and our awareness of the terrible tragedy in Texas. Every one of our principals today at Mass, we prayed for the victims of that terrible crime in Texas. We prayed for the school community and the community down in Texas and for the nation because it is every principal's worst nightmare.
But after Mass, an uplifting moment.
We love you. Bishop Whalen, we love you. Bishop Whalen.
Children carrying signs greeting Bishop Whalen during his visit to St. Francis de Chantal School in Throgs Neck, the Bronx.
God. That's why we're here. Because every one of us is called to see God in each other and together to be God for others. Can we do that?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
The cross before me, the world behind me, the cross before me.
To end the day, the principals gathered for a reception to grow together and reflect on the progress they've made.
What we've done is expanded our 9 through 12, which is Burke Catholic High School, to include the Burke Catholic Academy, which is our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. We folded it into our campus up at 80 Fletcher Street in Goshen, New York, and it's been an absolutely incredible experience. We have a waiting list next year for our Burke Catholic Academy and for the Burke Catholic High School. The families that we meet, the children that we meet are so excited to be part of what we're doing.
As principals, sometimes we live in isolated worlds, running our own schools and doing our own buildings and taking care of our own communities. And I think these days brings us together as a whole community, a whole Catholic school community, to share ideas, to regroup mentally, physically, and to help ourselves grow spiritually also.
During these times of turmoil, Bishop Whalen says Catholic schools are the answer to what's ailing the world today.
The only answer is the goodness of God we find in our Catholic schools. Here, as you can see in these young people learn about the goodness of God in each one of them and to respect and foster it in each other. And very fittingly right here, because across the street is the other end of it, the Little Sisters of the Poor home. This is a very Catholic area, a very Catholic neighborhood, Throgs Neck. And we show how God cares for us from the first moment of life at conception to the moment of natural death, and we're wrapped in His arms, in His love. And our country today needs to be wrapped in the arms of God's love. And those arms, the arms of God's love, are the arms of these children, the children in our Catholic schools, where they learn not only a great way of knowing all the stuff of math and grammar and history and science and technology, but what makes it all come together, they learn about faith. Their faith in God, the history, the understanding of the value of our Catholic faith. Without that, our country's lost. Thank God for our Catholic schools. Thank God for our Catholic school teachers and principals, the pastors, the parents, the donors who sacrifice. Without Catholic schools, there's no answer.